Hello, my name is Sherwin, and this is my DISTCO project on Pokemon. Pokemon was created by a man named Satoshi Tajiri. It all started when Tajiri was a young kid. He loved catching bugs in the tall grass of his yard in Japan. As Satoshi grew up, he developed a fondness over video games. In fact, he used to go to the arcade as much as he could. He always wanted to be the best. One day, the arcade owner gave Satoshi a present, his own Space Raiders cabinet. This led Satoshi to take apart video games and learn about them. Eventually, he shared this knowledge using a company called Game Freak. This company eventually paired up with Miyamoto on Nintendo. Together, they created a game called Pokemonsters, based off Satoshi catching bugs as a kid. Pokemon has had many branches that come off the original games. There has been an official anime starring Ash and his Pokemon, along with friends. There has also been a card trading game, which has a card for every Pokemon. There has also been other merchandise starring the mascot of Pokemon Pikachu. Also, there are lots of plushes that you can buy. The Pokemon anime stars Ash Ketchum and his friends. However, these friends change every season. In the first anime season, his friends were Brock and Misty. Ash's Pokemon change every season, but he has always had a starter, Pikachu. As for Pikachu, he is a mascot of Pokemon and is the best friend of Ash in this show. In the show, Ash is trying to beat all of the gyms in the region and be the very best. Seasons include Indigo League, Orange Islands, Johto Journeys, Diamond and Pearl, Sinnoh League, Black and White, X and Y, and the final one, Sun and Moon. There have been many controversial Pokemon over the years, and they include Jinx, who is seen as an African American stereotype, an episode that gave kids in Japan seizures. This left 700 kids hospitalized, and 2 kids remained in the hospital for an excess of 2 weeks. Also, PETA has been on Pokemon's trail constantly, saying that Pokemon is about animal abuse. The games vary throughout the series, and each version comes with one counterpart. Example, Red and Blue. The game's main goal is to become champion of the league. The games start off with you getting a starter Pokemon from the professor. The versions include Red and Blue, Gold and Silver, Ruby and Sapphire, Diamond and Pearl, Heart and Gold, and Soul Silver, Black and White, 1 and 2, X and Y, and the newest series 7. Pokemon cards are one of the most successful collectibles in gaming and collectible history. The cards are designed so there's a main picture of a Pokemon on the card and its moves below that. The stats are usually listed on the top of the card and or on the bottom of the card. The cards were originated by Media Factory on October 20th, 1996 with 112 cards. Today there are 9,184 unique Pokemon cards. Some people may believe that Pikachu was the first Pokemon made, but surprisingly the first Pokemon was actually the Rhydon. The mascot Pikachu was created in 1996 by Ken Sugimori. Originally, both Clefairy and Pikachu were chosen to represent the franchise. However, Pikachu was chosen because it would appeal to mothers and females that way. Pikachu appears in every game and anime in the franchise, and it has multiple versions of trading cards. Also, Pikachu was ranked second best person of the year by Time in 1999. Competition is very common in the Pokemon world. There have been multiple conventions and tournaments for players to show off their skills, both in cards and video games. There is even a Pokemon meta. A meta is something that is followed by most players because it is considered good in the game. The championships are almost always fun to watch, and the brackets are also fun to watch. Pokemon Go is a massively popular game created by Niantic and Nintendo together and was released in 2016. The point of the game is to catch all the Pokemon of the original 152, and also when you reach level 5 you have to choose a team, either Mystic, Instinct, and Valor. The point of this is you have to control as many gyms for your team. There are also many challenges that have rare Pokemon that you can catch. There are also other trainers to interact with, and the point of the game is to go outside. If you are walking outside, there is likely a chance that you will see someone else playing Pokemon Go. The movies, however, are also a big part of Pokemon. They are great and have stories that are interesting and fun. The movies either focus on mainly either Ash or Red, or another Pokemon. The ones with Ash usually result in Ash meeting and going on an adventure with some rare Pokemon. The movies with Red usually involve the story of Red and how he became a Pokemon master. The first, in fact. That was my Pokemon Disco project. Thank you for listening.